Yeah. What's up, homeboy? Welcome to where we all talk about boxing. Huh? You can love it, you can hate it. I don't care. Go ahead and hit the like or dislike button. And if you're feeling the video, share it. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments. Break out some news, knowledge, facts, or opinions. And if you want to be part of the team, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so you can get notified about new videos where we talk about real boxing, real spirit without fanboying, race baiting, or narrative creating. Huh? The LGBC gets no love from the BRC with High V at the BYT. You know what I'm talking about? Texas, baby. Texas boxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quick, sweet, and short. Welcome back to Body Rocking Combos. I said this is all about boxing, and who would have known that a UFC fight could possibly save the integrity of boxing? Conor McGregor just lost to Dustin Poirier, that guy. I don't know who that is. I don't care. I don't care about UFC. Stupid sport to me. It's all about boxing. So why I'm mentioning it now is because your boy Manny Pacquiao is going to be holding that WBA super belt welterweight title hostage if he goes and fights Conor McGregor or waits for that fight. And the WBA already said that they were going to allow that fight to keep that belt on the line, or leave it on the line, whatever you want to call it. Put that belt up in that bout. Just stupid, ridiculous, and dumb. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Short and sweet. So hopefully Manny Pacquiao does not fight Conor McGregor, and that WBA either gets vacated or he fights someone like Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, or anybody. Mikey Garcia. Just keep it in boxing, man. Keep it in boxing, and respect the sport. Holla at you boys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Terrence spends his whole career trying to get a fight with Pacquiao, being undefeated and not avoiding any fighters so that he can earn a shot at a big name, a chance at defeating a living legend, not to mention the life-changing payday that he would get facing Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. But that fight seems to never come, and with Manny Pacquiao left top rank, that goal began to look more and more like a dream and may never be a reality for Terrence Bud Crawford.
So, we're not fighting to prove to the boxing fans who the best is.
Earl Spence Jr. has been very vocal about fighting or trying to make a fight with Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao or Saul Canelo Alvadez. But with Canelo facing his WBC mandatory in plans to unify at 168 for undisputed, a fight with Saul Canelo Alvadez is out of the question for Earl Spence Jr. Manny was scheduled to face Conor McGregor, the flamboyant, loudmouth Irishman, in a sanctioned bout to defend Manny Pacquiao's super WBA champion title at welterweight until he lost last night, January 23rd of 2021, by knockout to Dustin Poirier. Earl now has big eyes locked and loaded in hopes to face Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao and avoid the fight he has waiting for him at 147 versus the WBO champion Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford. Mikey Garcia has been inactive since February 2020, where he fought Jesse Vargas after his loss to Earl Spence, the IBF and WBC welterweight champion, but has been trying to secure a comeback fight versus Manny Pacquiao. I believe Pac mentioned the fight with the former 135, 140 pound champion, Mikey Garcia. The Garcia camp is hopeful that they will be able to secure a fight with Pac, even if they don't have a belt to offer Manny Pacquiao for a unification. Plus, Manny is on record saying that he is not interested in fighting Errol Spence. Hopeful and beltless at any division, Mikey waits on his call and begin training.
So, you know, we're not fighting to prove to the boxing fans who the best.
De La Hoya really making the fight with King Rai, the Flash Garcia versus Manny the Pacquiao. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Now, we know how vocal Ryan has been. You know, asking for the top guys, the top competition at 135, even talking about bringing up weight bullies like Gervonta Davis from super featherweight. But recently he announced that he had something bigger than that fight in the works. If Ryan goes to 147 and defeats Pacquiao, I believe he should get all the praise. And of course, some people will dilute it, saying that Pacquiao was old. But hey, that's a good fight. Matter of fact, I don't even think that should be a fight. I mean, if he gets a fight, he gets a fight. And I don't know if ands or buts about it. The man's a big popular seller. You know, Oscar De La Hoya is going to put him in the places he needs to be you know, that guy, that next guy. And I mean, you know, he did it. He's doing it. He does it himself too with all the Instagram following. But you know, man, I mean, going up and defeating Pac-Man, you got to give him his credit. Man, that's crazy. Age or no age. Anyway, that being said, I know that the fighters like Crawford and Earl, you know, Crawford, he's been waiting for Pacquiao his whole career. You know, man, begging for that fight. He left top rank, and man, you know, now he's just sitting at 147, being ducked by Earl Spence. Earl Spence is ducking Crawford now. Anyway, Earl and Bud need to not raise hell. They need to go. You know, yeah, you can feel like you got robbed, and you pretty much did get robbed of the biggest opportunity of your, you know, career possible. Unless, you know, you go to Al and tell him to go get with Bob Arum. Tell Al Heyman to get with Bob Arum, or Crawford tell Bob Arum to get with Al Heyman, so y'all can make the big fight, which is the Earl Spence and Crawford fight. Stop running from Crawford, please, Earl. Please, Earl. Please, man. Come on, man. Show him what Texas is about. Please stop running from that man. Crawford, I'm going with you, buddy. I said it once. I said it twice. I'm gonna say it again. Hopefully the third time's nice. I'm gonna ride with Crawford, man. I believe Crawford beats Earl Spence, and if I'm wrong, well, it is what it is.
So, you know, we're not fighting to prove to the boxing fans who the best is. So, you know, we're not fighting to prove to the boxing fans who the best is.
Garcia, Pacquiao, Conor McGregor situation here, it's getting silly. So, well, now that they came out that it's going to be an exhibition with him and Pacquiao for his belt, and they put him like champion in recess, and they elevated Ugas, so that's good. So we'll probably see Ugas and Spence more likely than anything else, and then I guess they'll have no choice after that to make the Spence and Crawford fight, because man, I don't know why they're holding that fight up. I want to see it. I want to see it.
De La Hoya, Al Heyman, Pacquiao, they're all laughing, following stupid Floyd Mayweather's exhibition. model, since he's the one that proclaims that he's the one that started the whole exhibition thing. So why you're going to have two active pro fighters fighting an exhibition is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Man, it's getting sillier and sillier by the minute. I hope it evens out. I hope it works out. They had started off with some good news that Conor McGregor lost to that guy, whatever his freaking name is, got knocked out. So Manny wasn't going to fight him now. And now they said WBA is stripping Manny. They elevated Ugas. That's great. And so I don't know if and then they were talking about Ryan Garcia fighting Manny Pacquiao for an exhibition, which is just fucking retarded. Jesus, man, these motherfuckers just get stupider and stupider. What's wrong with that kid going up there and testing himself? I don't see nothing wrong with it. Win or lose. Fuck it. He's going up there anyway. Mikey Garcia went up, fought. I think the odds are probably better on his favor to fight an old Manny Pacquiao. Youth and speed on his side. He's got skill. Never know. But they say that Manny, there's people saying that Manny wants to call it the exhibition, and some are saying that it's Ryan Garcia. Man, I think it's it. I don't know who it is. I'm not even gonna speculate. Like I said, there's different sides. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. If you're a pro and you're fighting 100%, man, get in there and face him, man. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm just glad they stripped Pacquiao. They made him a recess champion, or champion in recess, and hopefully we get Ugas and Spence is more likely. I know Ugas beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs, but that's a different story, man. Terrence Crawford's a totally different beast now. Anyway, man, I want to see that Pacquiao Terrence Crawford fight so fucking bad. I don't know what they just missed. Just fucking up the sport.
My fight with Pacquiao would not be an exhibition. It will be a real fight, shooting for 12 rounds, all on the line. Our record's on the line. Just want to make that very clear for everybody with confusion. Let's go.